Japan was under Tokugawa shogunate government. It was led by the emperor, but the shogun controlled the military. In 1603, Tokugawa Ieyasu became the shogun. He led a very centralized, strict, and military-led government. They stayed isolated to avoid European takeover. Stayed traditional with the samurai class and social hierarchy, but were innovative with Dutch influence. Japan stayed within its natural islands and didn't expand beyond them. At this time, Christianity was banned and no Japanese were allowed to leave. If you returned, you could get executed. Overall, Japan's economy was very agriculture-based, with rice being the main crop. It had lots of urban growth like Edo, Osaka, and Kyoto becoming big cities. Merchants were able to get rich despite their low class. There were strong trade routes but limited foreign trade. Domestic goals were to keep Japan peaceful, and to do this, they had strict laws on travel, weapons, and social behavior. Foreign goals were to avoid European takeover, and to do this, they banned Christianity, didn't allow Japanese to leave, and Europeans couldn't enter freely. Japan was socially structured with samurais and warriors at the top, and as you go lower, it would be farmers, artisans, and merchants. Farmers were respected because they would produce rice, which was a tax base. The minorities were Christians, which eventually got outlawed in 1614, and the outsiders were Europeans and the Dutch. Japan's two dominant religions were Buddhism and Shinto. During the 1500s, Christianity did spread, but as I said previously, it was outlawed in 1614. For the science, the Japanese studied medicine, astronomy, and engineering, like making some of the first clocks. Japan's interactions with other people consisted of Europeans, the Chinese, and Koreans. The Europeans were mainly rejected except the Dutch for science purposes. Japan had controlled trade and got cultural influence from the Chinese, and Korea was involved in diplomatic missions with Japan. Up first is Toyotomi Hideyoshi. He launched the sword hunt to disarm the peasantry and conducted land surveys to establish a more stable tax base. Next is Tokugawa Ieyasu. He was the founder and first shogun of the Tokugawa shogunate, which ruled Japan from 1603 to 1868. He created a centralized system, strict social hierarchies, and a long period of peace for Japan. Last is Matsu Basho. He took haiku and developed it into the independent and profound poetic form we recognize as haiku today. Japan's artifacts included pots like this one. These are made from the 14th to 15th century. They are built from multiple layers of clay and used for storage. Another artifact is this helmet from the late 15th and 16th century. They are made from 52 rigid plates and worn by the school of armorers in Nara.